What's up? I finally built the remote shifter setup for my truck. So thanks to everyone who commented suggesting I build this, and here it is. Had a few hiccups along the road, but it came together in the end. I think it works pretty good. So I started off with buying a tie rod end, and it actually came with the rest of the tie rod as well. So this is the tie rod end and the other part of it here. So that acts as the new pivot point for the shift knob here. And then there's two couplers or brackets, one here and one here, where the other pivot points are. So it keeps it so that you can move your knob this way, and it moves the stub this way as well. So that's all connected like that. And then the pivot points with a bolt through them turn as well, like that, when you go forward and back. So it's not as complicated as it looks. It sounds pretty complicated when I think about it, but it's just two mounting points that pivot, one here and one here, and then the new pivot point on the floor here. Straight up from there is where the knob is. I kind of screwed up and had this bracket. This is just an L-shaped bracket on the floor, screwed to the floor. I had it farther over here, and then this kind of made contact inside my cup holder, so I couldn't have it there. So I had to move it over. That's why I have a jog in this connecting rod here. But I had it straight. I had a straight connecting rod from this point to this point. So once I got all that figured out and mounted to the floor and all the lengths and everything built, then I got to this point where I had to weld the piece holding my knob on there. This is a 2015 Camaro knob, and then I kind of built just something like this. That's how the knob has to mount to it, and then there's one set screw hole, which, as you can see right here, there's one set screw holding it on. So that's really solid. I like the way that feels. So this is kind of what my last shifter was to work with the short throw shifter. So it's mounted right there to the stub, and then it just snakes all the way up to where your knob is. So that would be a really big swing like this from third to fourth. So this is what it looks like from this side. My tie rod end is just mounted to the L-shaped bracket like I said here. And then here's what the shifts look like before I put the console back in. This is third to fourth. This is neutral here. Go over to first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and reverse. This is so much shorter than I ever thought it would be. Neutral, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, reverse. Very, very short throw. It's completely opposite from what I had before. So the whole point of doing this was to keep the shifts more like a car. So the knob stays at the same height and just goes forward and back like a normal car. So I'm going to attach my leather shift boot the same as I've been doing with my other shift knobs I've had. Just flip the boot inside out, pull it up over the knob, and then put some black electrical tape around here. This holds it nice and tight around the knob, and then it can't slide down either. So I'm going to throw the console back in and put everything back together. We'll see what it looks like then. So here's the finished product. I'm probably going to be making a new shift boot sometimes because I don't need all this extra material now when the throw is so short, but I'm liking the Camaro knob so far. See just how short it is. We're sitting in neutral right now. And here's first, second, third, fourth, fifth, reverse. It's crazy how much different it is. I'll probably make a couple more videos for sure of driving it, showing what it looks like. So look forward to that. Thanks for watching.